We were taken to nearby German army barracks, a sort of permanent barracks, very, very nice. And they were given reasonably good food, actually fantastic food from that point.
You mean the troops that liberated?
Yeah. And we stayed there for a while, probably a couple of weeks. From there we were taken to another camp nearby Munich. It was an Air Force camp, a German Air Force camp nearby Munich. And from there we were taken to a camp called Feldafing, was its displaced.
Oh, that was a large camp near Munich.
Yeah. The first job that I had was, I was recruited by a unit of the American Army to go with them to the small towns in Bavaria, where there were a lot of war criminals hiding away. And of course, we were given very good treatment in the U.S. Army, and we were going with them to the different towns. And I must say, we were responsible in helping them to catch a number of war criminals. Some of them larger fish, some are smaller fish.
Yeah.
In fact, we recognized one particular Lithuanian there who was a librarian, and the war started. He was part of the partisans, and he was part of the murderous commandos. And we managed to find him, we recognized him, and we delivered him to American authorities. My father stayed permanently in Feldafing, where he reestablished his leather business. I was active in the cultural group. I was active in the theater, and then I remember that the words of my mother. She said, "Whatever you do, anybody that survives, don't neglect your education. That is your most important treasure that nobody can take away from you." And I went to Munich, and I enrolled in a school which was established by the UNRWA, a school for people who have not been able to make their high school.
Matrix, yeah.
In German, it was called Notabitur.
Yeah.
And it was a one-year course. It was a drilling course. It was a tremendous course. There was probably about 30% survivors in that course. It was huge attrition. And I passed the exam there, and I passed the German exam in the Max II Gymnasium in German. And I was accepted immediately at the university in Munich.